Look what I found. Ooh, what is it? Let's see.
Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be showcasing some 1/6 scale figures. Yeah, get ready, get ready. Hey my friends, welcome to an explosion of 1/6 scale figures. There's some really cool stuff here and quite a mix. Yeah, so get ready. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Peter Zay. I am a collector of all kinds of toys. And today, we're going to be showcasing 1/6 scale figures. Yeah. So let's just go right into it and start out with Batman. Yeah, so this Batman, I believe, is from Batman and Robin, and I believe it's George Clooney. Even though there is no George Clooney face, you could tell by the chin that it is him. Yeah, pretty cool design on the box. Yeah, the figure, I gotta say that I like this Batman more so than the last Batman of Val Kilmer with Batman and Robin. It's a toss-up on the suit, but the colors are really cool. Yeah, the blue and then Robin with the red. It's nice. And I believe this also has a few more accessories than the other one did. So I'm liking that. The figure is not in the box. It did come with some accessories, not crazy. The cape is cool. But I had to figure out where I'm gonna put him in my display case. So he's actually waiting. So we'll see, right? So yeah, Batman. So good. All right. This next figure I'm going to show you, I didn't expect to dig him as much as I do, but I gotta say, the head sculpt is pretty cool, and the whole setup with the base, even though the base I think is a little large, it's got a backdrop to it if you want to add to it. And I'm talking about No Time to Die, Bond, James Bond. 007. Right. Yeah, Mr. Daniel. He's looking good. Yeah, he's looking good, so check him out. I, of course, had to get the one with the tuxedo versus the suit, the plain white, I believe it was. Look at that. See what I'm saying about the head sculpt? That is nice. Yeah, it comes with quite a few accessories. I love the suspenders, right? The tuxedo is nice. I see what I'm saying about the base. Pretty cool, right? And then this, I guess you can put it anywhere you want. Right, it comes with some nice shoes, some socks. Yeah, his watch, pretty nice. Yeah, and the hair sculpt is pretty cool. Right, they got the color down. Yeah, I am quite pleased with Mr. James here, Mr. Bond. And here's another one of his accessories, and he came with a lot of different hand scopes. Yeah, actually some cool ones, right? Yeah, like James. Ah, yay! All right. Now I have been collecting astronauts for a while, and especially since I'm a GI Joe collector, and I had gotten the Buzz Aldrin GI Joe, and then Star Ace came out with a different Buzz Aldrin and the Apollo 11 crew for the moon landing. And this guy is Michael Collins, first moon landing. Yeah, I was looking at this picture, and I'm like, what is wrong with it? And what you can see is that they didn't fix the eyes, so they look a little bit cross-eyed. But I believe you can control the eyes yourself, and it doesn't have to look that whacked, right? I think that's funny. Yeah, he is actually has not been opened, still in the box. Um, Comes with a really cool suit, some accessories, the name on him. Yeah, he is looking pretty damn cool. He's got his Snoopy cap, handheld air conditioning unit, mission ready extras includes a vintage Apollo flight manual, and a display base of dynamic posing. Of course, comes with a transparent bubble helmet, which attaches to the suit's neck ring. There he is without his cap. That's the Snoopy cap. Right? Sweet. Yeah, so I believe this is the third of the collection that I have. So, pretty nice. Star Ace. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, since we're talking about outer space, what about Alien? Oh, what? I know. This guy's a big guy. And I, of course, have not unboxed him yet, but this is marvelous. I know, right? Crazy. And as you can see in the photos, wow. Wow. Yeah, this is like, look at that artwork. Isn't it awesome? So good. Yeah, and this guy, he's got some weight, and I am pretty sure that according to the box, because he's really tall, that he's got some height to him. Yeah, I am really curious when I pull him out of the box what that's going to be all about. But right now, I'm just going to put him aside because I am not ready for him. Yeah, that looks like it needs its own freaking throne. All right. Ah. So in my collection and some of the craziness that happens, um, I had to remove my Western section out of the case behind me because Deadpool, with the new Deadpool and all the new characters that it had, the Deadpool and Wolverine, there are too many figures, so I needed the extra shelf to continue it, and therefore I removed my Western and gave them their own shelf in the closet. And in the center of all that, as you can see in the photo, is Mr. John Wayne. Yeah, and this is done by Caustic Plastic, Infinite Statue and Collectibles. And this is the deluxe 1/6 scale figure of John Wayne. And I believe what makes it deluxe is that it comes with the dog. Nice touch. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this dog. And his head sculpt, his face, nice. His suit, on point. Yeah. Mr. Wayne. You see that? That's the dog. Yeah, I really, really am so glad that I got this figure. And once I find his proper place in my collection, yeah, he's gonna shine. Right? So it says John Wayne 1969. Woo! Crazy. Right, good articulation. Comes with a few hand sculpts. His rifle, right? His kerchief, I love the color. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, and then also too on him, the base is I guess his shoes are magnetized, so he just sticks right onto the base, nothing holding him up, and it works pretty well, I gotta say. Yeah. Yay, John. Okay. Well, should we talk about this guy right here? Mondo. Superman. Right, so they had done Batman, and I guess 2 different renditions of Batman, and now they're doing Superman in some of the characters. Now here is where there's some heartache. Yeah, so there is this rendition of it, but there's also the limited one, which is him carrying Lois Lane. I missed out. I didn't get the memo on that one, and when I looked, he wasn't available, and I actually got this through Sideshow. I didn't even get it through Mondo. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah. So for those of you who got him with Lois Lane, nice. I myself decided I needed to get him anyway because there's a possibility that, Mondo's very limited. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I'm like, if I don't get them, yeah, I'm not gonna get them. so check it out. Yeah, and this I wish that he had. And I don't know if the limited one has the shirt and the tie, but that would be pretty cool. Like that. Right? Yeah, and comes with quite a few hand sculpts. Also comes with a couple of head sculpts that are really interesting and cool as well. And then he comes with the steel that he bent. And that's pretty cool. And I have him I changed the hands to be able to grab this and pose him holding this or bending it. So that's really, really cool. Now, the other hand sculpts that came with it, which are pretty cool. Yeah. Right? And then this one with the laser. Nice touch. Right. So yeah, so I might consider swapping this head with the one that I have on them now, because I think this effect is pretty cool and it's very, very different. Right? Yeah, check that out. Oh, nice. Right? And Mondo, the figures, they all have some amazing weight. So this is no exception. Right? Oh, yeah. And I believe the cape is removable. Look at that. Yeah, their capes are always so solid, so good. Right. Nice articulation. I love the yellow belt. I love the boots. The base is really cool with the S, right? His shoes have an interesting design. I like the stripe on the undies. That's different. And the fact that he's wearing black undies, that's different. Yeah, got some shoulders on him, huh? And then the other thing that I like the shading they did on the creases. Yeah, pretty cool dude. Superman. Wow. How about this side? Captain Worf of Star Trek. So freaking good. And this also has some really good weight to it. And this is from EXO, which is an incredible line. And they are basically covering just about every freaking character, which is really awesome, especially for Trekkies. But it is growing so much that I think that I could easily fill up all these cases behind me if I were to have them displayed, which is why I don't have not one displayed, which really hurts, but I cannot not get this collection. And when I finally show them, woo, it's going to be some fun unboxing all these boxes. Look at that. Yeah, his suit, right? And actually, this guy comes with quite a few accessories because most of the time they don't. But look at that. Different hand sculpts, his daggers, yeah, nice. I mean, yeah, and his head sculpt is sweet. Look at that. Right? Yeah. And here you get an idea of what's in the box. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wow, that's exciting. Then another one by EXO is Commander Benjamin Sisko. And this is from Deep Space Nine. The other one is just Picard Star Trek. But this Deep Space Nine one of Sisko, I believe it's the second one. So, and this one has a goatee. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, let me see. There's something I gotta check out. Oh yeah, that's interesting. So he has two looks. One with the goatee, and then the other one without. And that's different. I don't think they've done that before. And then look at all the accessories that he also comes with. Right. Nice. Wow. Yeah. I love this collection. Woo. All right. I got the Star Wars collection from Hot Toys. It's Sideshow. Wow. It is growing and growing and growing. And I was figuring out like how I'm gonna make it work with the other new Mandalorian and Grogu figures coming out, because some of those figures, I mean, they're big. So, and then the new ships, I mean, airplanes, and all that. Wow, but so cool. And now I know that with Comic-Con coming up. We're going to see some amazing, amazing stuff. And I believe that Sideshow Hot Toys are going to go back to Comic-Con. So, yay on that. That'll be interesting, right? So, the Scum and Villainy collection. This is Klaatu. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, when they first came out with the Scum and Villainy collection, I thought it was going to be like 3 or 4. And look how many they are. And I think there's actually more than this. Right, and there you go. Yeah, Klaatu. He's a gambler and a barge repairman. He is known to fans as an enemy of Luke Skywalker. Great. Hey, Scum and Villainy. So when I got this, I thought that this was part of the Scum and Villainy collection, but it's not. This is Plo Koon. Interesting. Yeah, not very attractive. Check him out, but so cool. Wow. Yeah, and I had to definitely remove this guy from the box and put him in the display case. Yeah, and he's pretty sweet. Look at that. Right? I like that. Yeah, comes with a few accessories, lots of different hand sculpts. His suit is pretty sweet. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I gotta say that the suits, when it comes to Star Wars and the details, yeah, they nailed it. Right? Whoo, yeah. K2SO. And this, I believe, is from Andor, which Andor really actually doesn't have that many figures yet. I have feelings it's going to start building. But he's a pretty cool droid. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the first one that I have, I really like him. As a matter of fact, he's quite centered, as you can see in the photo. Yeah, he looks pretty sweet. So this one I have not pulled out of the box yet, mostly because I don't know how I'm going to position him and what I'm going to do with him yet. So, right? Wow. Yeah. Oh. You know what time it is? It's mail time!
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Yeah, literally just arrived yesterday. And I was surprised because I feel like I just got them, like, put them on my list on my pre-order. And I was surprised that he was like, boom, here. And then I was like, whoa, do I already have him? And that's why I got here so quick? But I don't. And I gotta say that the Iron Man collection, when it comes to the DX collection, wow. I mean, they're beautiful. The fact that they're doing the different color armor, wow. So this is from Iron Man 2, and this is Iron Man Mark 4. And I couldn't resist the coloring. This is the Haze Fractal Armor diecast. Look at that. Right? Nice. Yeah. So I'm pulling this outside. Let me show you the color of this because it's pretty cool. Wow. I mean, this is stunning. See what I'm saying? Look at that. Wow. Sweet. Yeah, I am like, woo. Yeah, he's beautiful. Wow. That's really exciting. All right. Who's next? Captain America. The Steve suit. Nice. The metallic shoes on the base. Nice. The base is different. Right. It comes with two head sculpts. The one without the helmet, the other one with, and then the one with the helmet. You could change his jaw, his expression for the mouth. So that is really, really nice. The box itself, pretty simple, right? It's simple. He himself, not so simple. Yeah. So beautiful. Look at this. Wow. See that? And then here are some of the, so I believe I changed this one. I love that grid. The one that he came with was that one. And then here's another option, which I also like, but it's not that much different from the other one, so. The other one, I like the fact that it shows no teeth, right? And then the man himself, pretty smoking. So. What? Oh, look at that. Right? Comes with another helmet. I'm not sure that you could put that helmet on his head. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure most of the time you can't. That comes with the shield. I like the colors of that. And then his suit is awesome. It's very different than the other ones, and I love that. Yeah. Of course, you could change the direction of the eyes. The hair sculpt is pretty awesome. His suit is sweet, right? Yeah, and there's so many different ways that you could pose him. And it also comes with, I believe, a waist grabber where you could elevate him up as he's about to take action, take some flight. So yay on that. Yeah, and I gotta say, when it comes to my Captain America collection, I'm pretty proud of that. Yeah, good job. Wow. I told you. I mean, it's like, it poured. So let me move him out of the way. You could appreciate him over here. And this monster here. Wow. This is by Iconiq. And Capcom. Street Fighter Champion Edition. Wow. He's still, I mean, this dude is freaking heavy. I did not expect all this in here, but I'm so glad that I got him because it really it's blowing my mind. It really is. This figure is amazing. I mean, look at that. Even the artwork. Look at him. right? And I mean, and as you can see in the photos, because I mean, I am so in love with this guy that I have to figure out how I'm going to showcase him because he's so great. And now with the movie coming out, I'm wondering if they're going to take a, if Hot Toys is going to take a hit on that and do something with that because they about covered every character of Street Fighter in the movie and they look awesome. So this guy here, wow. Yeah, Battle Ryu? Sweet. Woo. Yeah, so this is Capcom, Iconiq Studios, and TP League. They all got together and they're proud to present this figure. And it's the scarred version. Wow. And when I'm telling you that it's heavy, I am not kidding. This is a weapon. You could throw this at somebody and they're gonna get hurt. Wow. Yeah, because it's just as strong as he looks, that's as heavy as his box is. Woo! Oh, man. Stoked. My friends. Finally. The last figure. I know. Yeah, it has come to an end with Spider-Man. Ooh, special box. Yeah, this is Iron Spider, the Artisan Edition. Right? So when it comes to the Artisan Editions, I think that a lot of people are over it. Yeah, because what's happening is that we're realizing that some of the Artisan figures aren't that much more special than the original ones. So it's a little bit odd. Except for this one, I was like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna use the spider legs on him, and then I had him without, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, let me try it on him. And I gotta say, I freaking love the spider legs on him. They look freaking awesome. I also like the fact that like this one, Artisan, is really good, just like the one Black Widow, right? This one, I really love the head sculpt on this. I love the bruise on his face. I really like the hair. The head, yeah, awesome. And then comes with a lot of accessories that are also really cool. It is a double box. One box was for the head and the wings, I believe, and then on the spider legs, and then the one for the body and the accessories. So nice box. However, when I opened him up, there were a couple of things that surprised me. One is I love the metallic suit. Nice. Then I also like the fact that the base is something different. Thank you. And it looks nothing like the other Iron Spider that I have. Yay. So here are some of the accessories that it came with. Remember that, right? Sweet. Then comes with the spider mask. And I think this one, when you connect it, you see the wiring, the eyes light up, right? So cool on that. And then comes with, of course, with the Thanos, right? The glove, awesome. And I, of course, put the batteries in it, right? Yeah, that looks pretty good lit up, doesn't it? And then it's off. Right? On, off. And the fingers on this are articulated so you can move them around. Hey, nice. Are you ready for the man? Or for the boy? All right. Woo, here we go, Spidey. Let's start out with the back. Oh. Yeah. Love that blue touch. Mm-hmm. Right, nice texture. Look at his hair. You see the hair? Nice. Right. Also, one thing that I was so happy with that with this figure, the spider legs are actually magnetized. So they connect to his back so easy. Yeah, well, with the other one, I think it had a plate that you had to remove and then attach another plate to it. So this is great. And you don't have to mess up with the suit. Nice. But check him out. That hair is awesome. Right? And then, look at that. Oh. See the base? Look at the base. Right. Oh, yeah. And then look at his head sculpt. Wow. Yeah. And this is another collection that I'm so proud of is my Spider-Man collection. It looks amazing. And some weird reason, I have room for this. Yeah, in the Spider-Man display case. Perfect spot for him. So happy about that. So that's where he's going as soon as we're done here. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Wow. I know, it's overwhelming, right? Woo, it's so great. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourself. See ya.